Okay, so I'm going to go over how we're doing. Like, we planned out how we could do the homeschool to make sure it would work for us before we committed to anything. So we have two binders, Ellie's binder and Zoe's binder. Alright, so both of them, what I do is once a week, I will go through and we will set this up. And I will just write out what I want them to do. Okay? So, and sometimes like this right here, depending on how well she did on the reading, I won't fill this in. I'll fill this in like nightly, or Adam can add it to say whether or not she needs to reread and practice on a certain book. And this is Ellie's. So when she finishes, we tell them if they want to do all of their math in one day, whatever, go for it. As they finish it, they put a sticker on there. So I have each folder set up. So here is like her handwriting. It tells you to do she needs to do page 2, 3, and 4 this week. She actually has already done, sorry, we haven't put a sticker down, but she's already done we did, okay, so there's page 3. And so she's got that in this binder. Okay. And this is from The Good and the Beautiful. I'm not really sure that I like the handwriting that much. This is level 1. The K was too easy for her. But here, and then when she's finished with it, what she'll do is we hole punch it and we put it back here so I can look at it later. So here's her. I kind of add on what she does based on what her sister's doing as well. Okay, so here is her math tab. We're using Math UC. So what we do on this is I have on here to do DVD 5 and 6. The reason we do 2 lessons with her is because they're very short, and it's the guy calls it primer instead of primer, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's too easy for her, so we're zooming through this. So whenever they see this means that we're going to get the DVD out, and I have all the lessons written down. So they'll just that way we can kind of keep track of where we are. We'll mark it off as we do it. And then it comes with all the workbook pages. And so I have her doing 5E. We don't do all the pages, but here's her work. Okay. And at first I was paper clipping this stuff together. Sorry, I'll just put that in later. At first I was paper clipping this stuff together, but that became a little tedious. So now all I do is I just write in here. So it says 5E, 6A. One day I wanted to do 6B and 6C. Like I said, some days they come through and they do all of their English in one day. Usually not. Usually they do their math all in one day. Anyway, so here we go. She's hole punched it with my help. And anyway, okay, so this is like our history and science or whatever, but we just do that as a group, so I don't usually have a lot of stuff. So here's lesson 3, and this is from The Good and the Beautiful. The book finally came in, and that's making it easier to just take it out. And then it will kind of walk you through it. Like it tells you, it doesn't say it on hers, but it says it on Zoe's. It will literally say like practice their sight word ladders. And I really like this. Okay, so they have sight word ladders. And it'll tell you, like, once she gets it 3 times, we consider it mastered, and she'll color the cow. So when this picture is completely colored, she will be good to go. Anyway, so she has that. We are also doing, I had gotten another thing just for some extra practice in writing. This is called Explode the Code, and this is lesson 1. This is book 1. So she has that to give you extra work. Okay. And here's one of the lessons she already did. She's done that one. She did lesson 2. Here's, we didn't do that one. That was too easy. We did that one, which was still easy, and then we did that one. Okay. And I really, you know what? I need to get her to go back and do that page because she needs to practice on her writing more. Anyway, so this is Zoe's old binder from last year. So we got it for Ellie to use. And this is where I keep her phonics cards, and we go through that. That's also part of the Good and the Beautiful. The program was very, very affordable, so I highly recommend it. So here's Zoe's binder. I don't know what this is. Okay, same thing with Zoe. We just kind of write. Right here is where I actually wrote out our social studies and science. Since they're doing it together, I didn't write it on both of the kids' things, but I supplement our history and science lessons with things online, with videos and stuff. We usually watch those when we're doing breakfast, and that's kind of our favorite easy way to get a little bit of science and history in. So this is like what we're talking about right now. Focus. She's got that rule. You know, I'm trying to teach her the math rules as well, instead of just memorization. And although I do tell her that we need to do memorization. Anyway, so that's the easiest way that we do it. I do kind of have it set up so that if Adam wants to do it, and the reason she finished this page, but it's got a back page, so she won't put it in the back until that's done. So and just remember that art is a good way for them to practice holding their pen. I'll post like a link to someone who can, like, this art thing, art for kids or something. Anyway, so it's really good. And then here's her. This is the alpha level, and it comes with manipulatives that we really like. So she knows that those are squares are hundreds, there's 0 tens, and then there's 3 units or 3 ones. So 2 hundreds, 0 tens, and 3. So she can build that and visualize it. Here's her sight words. Hers is a little different. As she does this, she can color. As she gets a sight word ladder done, she gets to color it. Honestly, she's zooming through this. So both the girls are doing really good with this program, and I expand on it. So she actually can color probably 2 of these. We just haven't. But I'm using one set of phonics cards for both of them. And yeah, I don't even know how many she's done. That's been a little harder for me to track. So, but the phonics cards, this is like just a copy of what is on Zoe. So just kind of teaching that O-I in the middle of the word says oi. So she needs to, you know, just to kind of help her. Oi is, yeah. Okay, so you get the point. Here's the ones that she's mastered. Do we still go through them? Just kind of pointing out that the U has 3 sounds, and again, this is just from the phonics cards that are these yellow cards that are in, so that they could both have a set. So, as blank. This frog has spots. Okay, so it's just going to change one word, and you're able to figure out. I really like, they're just called sight word readers, and you have the fiction ones as well, and we have those. I really like the non-fiction ones a lot. So I wrote these down. These are the 1G power words. So but I think we're going to stick with the Good and the Beautiful. They end up being the same power words. But Ellie has gotten a lot of these. She's doing okay. Okay, so here's one thing that I really like. I got this off of Teachers Pay Teachers. I'm not sure what it was from, but here is the, I guess if you looked up Ann Gardner, Anyway, these are just, if you don't want to buy like all the books and you like having papers, this is sight word readers, just the sentences. And it does help Ellie. She gets it. And this is just extra stuff that we work on. So the blends, there's really good videos on YouTube for blends called Preschool Prep. YouTube free videos, preschool prep, really good. Also alpha blocks. I will put all of this in the comments or the links or whatever. And this is going to pertain to younger kids, okay? I don't have older kids yet. I have a 5 and a 6-year-old, so that's what I'm doing right now. Anyway, I'll let y'all know how it progresses. We'll see. We wanted to get ready just in case we weren't going to be able to do school this year in class. I really hope we're able to, so we'll see how that works out. We weren't really certain about the virtual, so we wanted to be prepared with our own stuff. Anyway, and so right now we plan on just kind of meshing the virtual program with this program and just piecing it together. But we're both going to be working full time. And yeah, so we'll see how that works. Alright, well, I hope this was helpful. My first video about homeschool. And I will link to the Facebook page that I've created to kind of share what we're doing. Yeah, anyway, and if you want other things, me to look at other things or come up with other things or other plans, just let me know. And I will try to do my best to help y'all out and post it on a page so y'all don't have to do it. There's no point in everybody doing the work themselves. We can all help each other out. Alright,